Howdy everybody, today we're talking about placing the mandolin in your left hand. I've had a few questions about it and it's sort of difficult to explain, so I'll just try to show it here. Essentially what I do is if I had my hand like this, I just take the mandolin and I set it right there. It's sort of sitting on the joint of where my finger meets my hand there, my knuckle on the inside. And then my thumb just sort of lays on top of there, relaxed. You can see from my mandolin, if I bring it up here, it's worn right there. You can see where my thumb has sort of worn away the finish over time. But yeah, very simple. Like, just think, you want your hand to be relaxed. You don't want to be clutching the mandolin tightly like that. If I have it here and I'm playing, say like a G chord, like a 2-finger G chord, like this, there's actually a small gap you can see there between my thumb and the back of the neck. It's hard to show it without a lot of angles, but the idea is my hand doesn't, this spot I sort of rotate on when I'm playing any melodies or scales or whatnot. When I play chords, I definitely close my grip a little bit on the back side there, and you can see sort of the fat part of my palm is against the neck. And when I'm playing chords, I'm holding it like that. But even here, if I were to try to keep my hand exactly like it is, there's still like a tiny, it's hard to see, there's still a tiny space back here between my thumb and the neck. I think the biggest thing you want to think about when you're first starting to play mandolin, or even if you're experienced, I still think about it all the time, is you want your hand to be relaxed. You want your wrist to be relaxed, your forearm, your elbow, your shoulder, right? You want to be relaxed because any tension that you really have anywhere is going to eventually get in there. And the more you play, just to avoid injury, you want to stay relaxed. So again, I would just take my hand, set that mandolin right there, and then use that as sort of my pivot point when I'm playing. And even when I go up the neck, I'm still just touching the mandolin for the most part between that part of my hand and my thumb. And the mandolin is literally just sort of, the weight of it is resting there. So I hope that's helpful. If you have more questions on your left hand placement, by all means, please just put more comments and I will try to get further pictures or angles or something to respond to that. I think just keep in mind, stay relaxed. Find a position that works for you. Definitely consider what I'm doing here. Don't grip it. Definitely don't death grip it. It's going to matter what type of neck you have on your mandolin, how thick it is. There are some mandolins that are difficult to play because, like old A styles, the actual heel of the mandolin right here actually comes up to like almost like the 5th fret on this side. So you really don't have a lot of space. Once you get beyond here, your hand has to like change position to like reach up there. So depending on the type of mandolin you have, this might only be effective up to a certain point. Maybe you can't really play up there without something else. But yeah, I hope that's helpful. Thanks.